Hello there, tater tots. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday. I'm out and about doing some errands. I'm super excited because, now listen, I'm one of those shoppers who waits for sales, especially on the items that I absolutely love that might be, I don't know, a bit more pricey. I'm frugal, okay, / cheap. I'm also addicted to lip gloss, right? We've talked about this. I'm addicted to lip gloss. And I have favorites. My favorites are from Bath and Body Works. And I think just randomly one day I just picked one up and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So I always watch my app for sales. And I stock up. You guys, today was the day, and it's a good thing because I think I was out. I was out of them, and I don't know how, I buy 10 at a time. So it is these, I got some new flavors today. Keep pulling out the new flavors. What is the brand called? Okay, it's Bigelow. Okay, and then they have, this is the Mentha Lip Tint. It's a little pink. So I got a couple of those. I also got a couple of this shimmer lip tint, a couple of those. And then my favorite is actually this one, shimmer lip tint, but it's bare mint and it's like a brownish color. So I got a couple of those. I got a couple of new fragrances, flavors, whatever you want to call it, that I have never tried before. I got pink cotton candy, and I also got whipped vanilla. So I grabbed a bunch of those, you guys, and while I was there, I like to have a tootle around and smell all the new candles because it's summertime and I stock up on candle day. That's usually right before Christmas. So of course it's like all the Christmassy scents. They do stock like some just everyday kind of normal scents like the kitchen lemon, those kinds of things. So I will pick those up as well, but I wanted to check out what they had new for the summer. And they had one called Meet Me in Miami. The candles are not on sale, y'all, and I am not gonna pay, what are they, like $27 for a candle? Nope, I'm gonna wait till candle day and pick them up for $10. And then I'm gonna stock up on them. But they had a candle called Meet Me in Miami, and it smells so good. It smells like beachy, like summery, but also clean. But I wasn't gonna buy the candle. And the lady who was walking around helping me, she said, do you have the app? And I said, yeah, I have the app. And she said, well, you should look and see if you have any freebies. I did, I had freebies. So I grabbed one of the Meet Me in Miami fragrance mists for free. Best day ever, you guys, best day ever. I'm gonna put a little bit on right now because it's it just smells so good. It smells like you're tanning at the pool, you're tanning at the beach, right? But not too beachy. It's a little bit clean, like a little bit of laundry, fresh laundry in there. That is really nice. So thank you to the lady who is helping me in the store. Say, check your app, you might have a freebie. But I'm gonna crack open one of my lip tints here because I've been missing them. Should I try the cotton candy? Try the cotton candy or go with the ones I already know. Anyway, you guys, it's about lunchtime. I have a very important class later this afternoon / evening that I do need to go home and just, I psych myself up and prep for it. But the rest of the day is open. I may run across the street because, listen, I'm out here trying to meet people. Run across the street. I'm not really hungry for lunch because I had some scrambled eggs and stuff in it a couple of hours ago. So I'm not hungry for lunch yet, but y'all, I'm out. And I got dressed. So I might go across the street to this restaurant in Lehigh here called Strap Tank. Maybe sit at the bar if they have an opening at the bar, have a drink and maybe a little app. Their apps aren't little. Something small, but put myself out there. I'm not even gonna say it. Nobody's gonna talk to me. But I think that's what I'm gonna do for a little while. Then I'll go home and prep for my call. Yeah. Did I also mention that I'm actually loving my nails right now too? You guys, my skin and nails are doing great right now. My hair, not so much. I cannot wait to go get my hair done and get my extensions put back in, you guys, because it's just so sad. Really, really sad. But I think I may go over there and get a drink, and I might try some exposure therapy. You guys know that I am really uncomfortable vlogging in public. So I may actually challenge myself to do a little bit of that. All right, you guys, so excited for my lip glosses. Happy to have them back, because listen, like, all of those that I bought, the 10 of them, I will keep one in my car, one in my purse, one in my office, one in my next to my bed, all over the place. Did I mention I'm addicted to lip gloss? Because I don't do lipstick, you guys. It makes me just feel too conspicuous, and it gets all over my teeth, and I hate that. Okay, this is the cotton candy. It's not necessarily cotton candy. I would call this more like melted strawberry ice cream, which I'm not mad about. Just the tiniest bit of sweetness. But yeah, I would have definitely named this strawberry ice cream. Okay guys, I'm gonna go across the street and work on my exposure therapy. We can do this. Hey guys, I sat at the bar and I'm here all by myself. Bye. Cheers, Taco Tuesday. Oh yeah, decided at the last minute not to go to Strap Tank because there was not a single parking spot. It was just too busy, so came across the street to Taqueria 27. All right guys, just made it home. So now that I'm not sitting in my car, I mean, do you think that's excessive? No, that is not excessive. I will use every single one of those. And I'm so excited about my freebie, Meet Me in Miami. And then while I was out having $5 margs and $3 tacos, I mean, I totally forgot that it was Taco Tuesday. How fun is that? I got a delivery from Nespresso. I haven't had to order Nespresso pods in quite some time. I feel like it was even before Christmas. That's why I have like a lot of like gingerbread, peppermint pinwheel flavors. But, oh, and also I've been making my own cold brew. I drink that most days. But it was time to order some Nespresso, and I was really excited because they had some super fun seasonal, like summer flavors. So I thought I'd show you really quick. And somehow, you guys, look, like every order, you always get like one free sample pack, but somehow I got 3. Man, I must be living right. Must be living right. And then they always send you free recycling bags. Look at that cute boy over there. Easily distracted by dogs. The recycle bags for the pods. Needed a couple of those, but I got pistachio vanilla. You guys know how I feel about pistachio. I love it. And then I got a Starbucks smooth caramel. I feel like I've had smooth caramel before, but it was never actually branded Starbucks. Don't know. Coconut vanilla flavor. And how aesthetic is the packaging? Like, it's just so pretty. So coconut vanilla flavor. And then this one is maple pecan. So I'm really excited to try some new flavors of coffee. Well, hello there, Tater Tots. Happy Friday. Friday. It has been a wild week. I feel like I say that a lot. It's been a wild week. I feel like the last time we spoke was Monday. No. It was actually Tuesday because I had my very important call. Remember I was talking about that call? And listen, I would love to share that experience with you guys. So professionally, you guys, I teach on Zoom basically every single day. Not a big deal. It's topics that I know inside and out, very, very comfortable with. But this call that I did Tuesday night was to the entire network, which is hundreds of people, and a topic that I had never presented before. And I spent a lot of time doing the slides, the script, all of the actionable items that I wanted everyone to complete during the call. And I was fine. Like, I don't think I got nervous until about 10 minutes before the start of the call. And then I got pretty nervous. But you guys, I just wanted to give you what that experience was like. I was very nervous. It was something that I've never done before, but it had such huge impact. So on the call, at the end of the call, I opened it up to the group, right? And I like people to get vulnerable for several reasons, right? Because I want everyone in the group to realize, oh my gosh, well, I'm not alone in these crazy feelings that I'm feeling of like overwhelm and fear. And I have such a great network of people. We go over time, right? We actually go over the scheduled time with people opening up and being vulnerable, which is amazing. And then I had a follow-up meeting with leadership yesterday about the call, and apparently, no, I actually know this. So I don't know if you guys know this, but professionally, in my network, my nickname is Mindset Meg. And the call that I did Tuesday night was very mindset focused, a topic that we're seeing a lot of. And the feedback was, we had so many people asking for more. Like, can we please do this every week? We need more of this. So leadership reached out to me yesterday and asked me to do more of it. And I don't know how I feel about it, because it's not something that I've always wanted to take on. And I have pretty firm boundaries, right? If I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. We're all like that. I'm not going to say yes to something just because somebody else wants me to do it. However, I'm trying to be a lot more open-minded as to where this could go, if that makes sense. So I said yes to some more. But that just honestly, as nervous as I was the few minutes before that call, after the call, you guys, I felt so like my cup felt full, like refilled. I felt recharged. I felt very fucking proud of myself. Really proud of myself for doing it and doing it very well. So that happened. What else happened, you guys? Man, I've just been super busy with work and that. We're trying to get our systems cleaned up and dialed in so we can, work better, faster, stronger, smoother. And that's been a lot of work. Yeah. Odd thing. This morning, I woke up and, just my normal everyday thing, just gonna take the dogs out, take them for their walk, feed them, make myself a coffee, and then hop on the computer and get some work done. And all morning, like, my eye has been really bothering me, and it feels like you have like an ingrown eyelash or something like that. So I kept kind of rubbing it a little bit, and it's now just about 1 o'clock. And I went in the bathroom to get cleaned up because I'm going to run some errands. But I'm like, why does this hurt so much? What's going on? This is the wildest thing. I have a sty on my top eyelid, and you guys, it's tiny and it hurts like a mofo. So those of you who I've seen in another lifetime, about 20-ish years ago, I was a certified optician, and I've seen some gnarly things. So I've seen some humongous, gnarly styes, and this one's tiny, and it hurts like a motherfucker. So, wow. Those of you who get like those really large styes, I am so sorry. But you guys, I haven't had a sty in my entire life. 55 years old. And, well, I guess there's a first for everything. I was today years old when I had my very first sty. Of course, I mean, I know what to do. Since I was an optician, we're going to do worm compresses and that over the weekend. I need to be on the computer less, or be sure to wear my blue light glasses. I am so not good at that. And I'm just trying to think, okay, what did I do? What did I do? It could have been like, I do wear one contact lens in this eye when I'm out and about, and I have been out and about the past few days. Maybe I'm not cleaning my contact lens, but good enough. And it's this eye. Maybe I'm not disinfecting that, but no, that can't be it. It can't be it. I'm not wearing my blue light glasses, and I've been on the computer way more than I have. And I'm not wearing blue light glasses. I'm not wearing sunglasses when I go outside. I always know that is an issue. Because you guys, I have an eye condition. I just lost the name of it. Anyway, my eyes are so blue that I don't have much pigment to protect my eyes from the sun. And so I have, I completely just forgot the name of it. It can cause blindness. I have to get it checked a lot. But I also, even on overcast days, if I come outside, I need to wear sunglasses, which is why I have such a problem hoarding sunglasses. It's my eye doctor's fault. Right? I mean, if I'm gonna have to wear sunglasses all the time and I'm sitting outside in my car. Listen though, you guys, did you know that your windshield blocks UV rays? That is why when you purchase those transitions lenses in your eyeglasses, you know, the ones that go sunglasses and then they lighten up, that's why they don't work in your car. Which I always felt like, I'm not gonna sell these, because that's what I would want in my glasses, right? But they don't work in the car, because that is what causes them to change color, is UV rays. So when you're standing outside in the full-on sun, yeah, they're gonna be sunglasses, but not in your car. Anyway, that is why I have such a problem and have so many pairs of sunglasses, you guys. Macular degeneration. I got there eventually. Macular degeneration is the condition that I have in my eyes. So yeah, so weird, and it's really painful. It's really bothering me. Very strange. And I don't know why, because I know it's not true, but when I think about styes, I kind of think about them like cold sores in your eyes. I know it's not true. It can be just stress. It can be just like a blocked duct, or, you know, an eyelash follicle. It can be as simple as that, but I always just they just kind of gross me out. And here I am with one. Anyway, gonna run some errands. I have an Amazon return that I need to drop off, as well as I got my new Nespresso pod order, and my recycling bag is pretty full. So we're gonna also, since I have to go to UPS to take care of Amazon, I'm gonna drop that off as well. And then since we're out, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a hot minute. So I'm excited to go and do that. But I hope you guys are having a great day. Do you have fun plans for the weekend? I don't. Shocker. Shocker. Oh, that's the other thing, you guys. I've been trying to pick up some new hobbies. And I purchased, I feel like I'm like in elementary school, but I purchased a paint by numbers kit. And it came in yesterday, and I opened it up, and it is a beautiful, beautiful image I was like a little overzealous. And when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I think that's a bit above my pay grade right now. These spaces were so tiny that you had to paint. And I've got old lady eyes, and I don't think even with my reading glasses, I was going to be able to see those tiny little spaces. So we're going to return that. But I am going to go back on Amazon and see if I can find something that might be a little bit easier for a beginner. Those are the updates on this Friday. I'm going to put my sunglasses on because I'm going to step out into the drive out into the sun, and going to go run these errands. All right, you guys, let's go. I'm very distracted by all the people in the parking lot. Everybody's out and about today. Yay! That means traffic is going to be bad. All right, you guys, we're going to do a Trader Joe's haul. Who doesn't love a Trader Joe's haul? I love a Trader Joe's haul. So let's do it. Already broke into some of the dog treats. Grab myself a gorgeous, gorgeous potato flowers. Did I mention you guys Trader Joe's was absolutely off the hook, insane crazy? I don't know what was going on. And most of it was like the flowers were pretty wiped out. It's not Father's Day, but we don't do Father's Day flowers. I guess we could. But I don't know why that place is so crazy, guys. And it is hot outside. So hot. I just walked in, put the grocery bags down. I was like, oh, I'm so thankful for air conditioning. Okay, but I digress. Let's see what we got at Trader Joe's. So I had to get some of these baked cheese crunchies. You guys, I needed a little car snack. $2.30, and all I've had today was, this morning I had 2 of those Trader Joe's little hash brown patty things. And now I've had about 1/3 of a bag of these cheesy crunchies. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's whatever. I feel like, you guys, I got a lot of snacky foods today. Yeah, I mean, I did get some healthy, but there's a lot of snacks in here too. I just want a little treat. It's the weekend. These are back in stock, you guys, the patio potato chips. If you've never tried these, they're so good. There's actually 3 different flavors in there. And listen, like, I've never been able to tell the difference, you know, but they're just delicious. So there's barbecue, ketchup flavor, and can I just tell you, ketchup flavored potato chips is originally a Canadian thing. I remember being 5, 6 years old in Canada, and they had the most strange potato chip flavors. That's where salt and vinegar actually originated. Did you guys know that? Salt and vinegar potato chips, and they always had ketchup and mustard. So many weird things, but these are delicious. So I got some chips. Let's see what else. Oh my. Okay, so I just needed a little sweet treat too, and they don't have a lot of sweet treats for single people there. Like a fresh baked sweet treat. They had a lemon, you know, those little lemon mini sheet cakes, which I was picking it up to put it in my cart, and I put it right back because I'll eat the whole thing. But I got these brioche style, I don't know how to say it, liège waffles. So I don't know, they're just like mini, we call it waffle love here, like Belgian waffles. And it sounds like they're individually packaged. So if I open it up, they're not gonna go bad. See? So that looks pretty yummy. And listen, I've got some strawberries in the fridge, and I've got some of the Trader Joe's chocolate spray whip. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. See, I did get a lot of healthy stuff too. Proud. I'm gonna try this, you guys, the sparkling lychee juice beverage. This was like one of 3 left on the whole shelf. So I'm thinking people like it, and I better try it. So I'm gonna give those a try. Maybe have a little cocktail with that. The rest of this is mostly healthy. Okay, I got some more of those little fingerling potatoes because you know how much I love those, to roast those up. And I have a steak in the fridge. I might try to have that for dinner because you guys know I'm trying to do better with my protein. I also have chicken because I picked up chicken at Costco yesterday. I forgot to mention I went to Costco yesterday. Yep, went to Costco yesterday, picked up 2 cases of sparkling water because, you know, 90 degrees outside and it is literally my vice. And I picked up some more chicken. I picked up some more of those Kirkland, they're like the chomps. And then I picked up, I'm gonna show you this one, this sweet treat. I wanted a little sweet treat, so I picked up these JoJo's dark chocolate, pistachio, almond, and cranberry bites. If you like dark chocolate, these are delicious. I just eat one at a time, but a serving is 3. And did you guys know that dark chocolate has fiber in it? I mean, do we need an excuse to eat more chocolate? There you go. There you go. So 3 bites, 12 grams of carbs. There's 8 sugars, 7 added sugars, grams. And then there's actually 5 grams of protein in 3 of these little bites. So grab those today. Sorry, totally got sidetracked from my Trader Joe's haul, but had to share. Had to share. All right, so then I picked up some of these Manzano Tuscan tomatoes. I wanted to make that feta tomato bake where you bake it and then add, but I probably will never do it because it's got pasta and I'm just not the biggest fan of pasta. I don't know, you guys. 1 sweet potato, right? To make a baked sweet potato like a taco potato. And then I got, yeah, the dog's treats. So they love these beef jerky strips. We already busted into those. And I also really love these chicken and bone broth dog treats because they're tiny, like little training treats. And Cassie I don't have to break them up for Cassie to eat them. So they're very excited to have those back. And then a couple personal items. So you guys, all of the Brazil nut stuff is back in stock. And I kind of hoarded it when it came out. I still have like the body oil and I have several of the body butters. I don't like the scrub. I'm not a huge scrub, like body scrub person. Pardon me, but I really do like this body wash. And it's been out of, you guys know how Trader Joe's is, right? They take it away and bring it back. And it's back. I'm really happy about that. If you guys haven't smelled this, it smells exactly like the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. Is it Boom Boom Cream or Bum Bum Cream? I don't know. I mean, I've spent a shit ton of money on that stuff. And when Trader Joe's came out with this, I was like, oh yeah, thanks TJ's. And then also I picked up another of the Rosewater Facial Toner. This stuff is awesome. I hate the smell of rose, like fake rose, like this, even though I love the smell of real roses, but fake rose, like chemical rose, it smells like great grandma Johnson, right? But I do really love how hydrating this is. You can keep it in your fridge, especially in the summertime right now, or if you have rosacea, you know, your face gets really red and hot. Keep it in your fridge and spritz a little bit of this and it will help cool it down. This stuff's great. Okay, so that's one bag. Next bag, we got like some frozen stuff, but I picked up some white mushrooms. Sometimes you just have to pay attention at Trader Joe's because why are the organic white mushrooms less expensive than the non-organic white mushrooms? For the same size package, I don't know. Not mad though. Got some mushrooms, a couple frozen things. You guys, I told you I was like in a snacky mood. I picked up some of the breaded mozzarella cheese sticks. Those sound delicious. I'm gonna have to throw those in the freezer. I did also get some cauliflower of many colors. It's actually not very colorful right now. It's usually a lot more vibrant, but maybe I can have some of that with my steak tonight too. Options, we've got options. I picked up some crumbled goat cheese. I try to pick this up every time I go because salads. Okay, she's gonna crawl into the bag. Salads. I did get some ice cream, y'all. I need to put this in the freezer. It is the Dulce de Leche ice cream. I feel like I've had this before and it was so yummy. Oh, that would be so good on one of these waffles. Oh, see, just a quick little single lady snack. Okay, we're gonna have to remember to put that in the fridge. More frozen stuff. because I have some room in my freezer this time, you guys. I love these green chili chicken bowls. Man, these are so tasty. And I tend to eat the chicken and cheese off the top and not so much the rice in the bowl. But these are so tasty. Bless you, Cashmere, bless you. I also picked up some of these chicken spring rolls. Quick, easy dinner in the air fryer, delicious. And you guys know I love these. The 4 almond croissants. I love the frozen Trader Joe's croissants. You put them out on a baking sheet before you go to bed. When you wake up in the morning, they're all puffy and you throw them in the oven. So it's like really fresh croissants out of the oven. But I don't think I've had the almond flavor before. So I picked up some of those. And then the last thing that I got is the steamed lentils that are in the produce section. I feel like these will be great. I like to make a lentil salad. Lentils, some tomatoes, some feta, and then just some balsamic vinegar, you guys. Such a delicious salad. Oh, I think I also have some cucumber in the fridge too. Chop that up and mix it in. It's just, they're so good for you. I think lentils are delicious. It's not something that I ate growing up, but they're so good. Lots of fiber, protein, and they're already cooked for you. All right, you guys, so that is my Trader Joe's haul. Something in here, I think, is it the ice cream? I gotta put that in the freezer. Yeah, the ice cream is starting to melt. Hey, tater tots. It is now Wednesday. I last picked up the camera to film on Sunday. It's been kind of I can see the hummingbirds outside. It's been kind of a frustrating, challenging few days for me. On Sunday, so no, actually, was it on Monday when I sat down? See, all the days just kind of blur together, but Sunday, Sunday, I went to the Pride Festival with my best friend, and I sat down, it must have been Monday, because I just had a heart-to-heart with the camera about how that made me feel, and all the other experiences that we had along the way. And I just, I try really hard, I don't know, to not offend people, first of all. And actually, no, I don't care if I offend people. But I'm in that mindset of like, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about your opinion and your experience. So I don't share it. So I haven't edited or uploaded that content at all. But it's been, super frustrating week. Yesterday I got knocked with oh my gosh, like one of the worst headaches that I've had in a long time. And it's the kind of headache that you get, when you're asleep that you're not feeling well and you're actually dreaming about it. It was that kind of thing, to the point of like, I felt nauseous. I thought there was a couple times I was actually going to lose it over the day yesterday. I did just a little bit of work, and then I took a personal sick day, and I just closed the curtains, put on the air conditioning, and laid in bed, watched TV, and snoozed, and hydrated. I think that's part of the problem. You guys, I know you guys know hydration. It's really a problem for me. So yeah. Oh, the other thing that I had is I had uploaded a bunch of content onto my video editor, and my computer just decided to shit the bed, and it didn't save any of it. So I was just super frustrated and couldn't bring myself to like do the whole thing over again. So that's all still sitting there waiting to be edited. And now here I am sitting down, just being vulnerable and talking about how frustrating the past few days have been. I'm looking for some ideas for new content, because this is just, listen, I have no expectations with YouTube. And again, I'm doing this for fun. However, I have been consistently posting for months now, and I've had zero growth. And that in itself can be frustrating, super frustrating. And so I'm just trying to come up with some creative ideas of things that I can film and post. Maybe, I don't know, I overthink things. Maybe not as much randomness as I've done in the past. I mean, I'm a pretty random person. Definitely quirky and random. So I just kind of pick up the camera and film whenever I remember to do it. I don't have like a set plan or an aesthetic or, you know, ooh, I'm going to do this, then I'm going to film this, and this. I don't do that. And maybe that's my problem. Is it a problem though? Or it's just, maybe it's just going to take me more time to grow my channel. I really don't know. I try to break down a lot of the content that I like to consume on YouTube and what it looks like and what they're doing. And I don't know, it feels like I guess they have a pretty solid plan or aesthetic for particular videos. But then I also love those ladies out there who are just quirky and random like me, and just every once in a while pick up the camera and be like, yo, here's what we're doing today. You want to come along? You know, I'm cleaning this, I'm doing the laundry, I'm doing whatever, I'm going to cook this. I like that too. Am I overthinking? Yes, I am overthinking. So just having another one of those really weird weeks. Like, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Wednesday. Yesterday, like I lost an entire day yesterday. So I think it's Wednesday. Have a class coming up here shortly. And I will be glad to get that over with because my headache is not gone. It feels sinusy, so like right here and here. And I think it's a lot of dehydration, you guys. I am not doing well with my hydration. And I'm just stressed out. I'm stressed the F out with work and life. And it compounds. So yeah, big time migraine / sinus headache that is not gone. And I'm really wanting work to be done so I can just shut it off again for the afternoon, if that makes sense. I don't think there's a ton of construction noise around my complex right now today too, the next few days. Like they're repaving a bunch of stuff, so there's a lot of noise and like physical noise, and that never helps either. I wonder when I became so sensitive to sounds. Have I always been super sensitive to sounds? I don't think so. I don't think so. Construction noise really gets to me. Obviously the wind. Oof, the wind is terrible. And barking dogs. And I have dogs, and my dogs bark, but like, you know, those dogs who sit there and bark for hours and hours and hours and hours, man, that just triggers my anxiety. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, the older I get, the more I am sensitive to sounds and vibrations and things like that. So the construction noise here, and it's all week, that hasn't helped either. So I thought that I would just sit down and share that, get that off of my chest. Thank you for letting me do that, by the way. You know, I just want to be human. Not every day is perfect and aesthetic, and you know, we're not always calm and happy and in a good mood. But looking outside, I can see all my neighbors' dogs out on their patios and stuff, and I see their pride flags in their windows, and that makes me happy. That really makes me happy. I will say about Pride, I'm so glad that I went. So glad that I went. Had just the best day. And personally, I believe that Pride needs to be supported and validated and respected every single day, not just for the month of June. And here in Utah, you know, there's just some craziness going on that they're changing the name of Pride Month, and it's so upsetting and disgusting. So that's why I thought that it was super, super important to support Pride this year. And man, I'm so glad that I did. So glad. Oh, I see people's cats out on their patios too. That makes me happy. And just birds flying around, people out walking with their kids. Maybe that's what I'll try to do before I like just shut it down for the day, because it will do me so much good. Finish my call, teach my class, and then take the pups for a walk, because it's a gorgeous day. Get some vitamin D, and movement will help. Movement will absolutely help. All right, so I do have some plans for some upcoming videos this weekend, and I'm gonna test it out, right? I'm gonna test it out having an actual plan or aesthetic or a vibe for a themed video over the weekend, and we'll see if you guys like it, how it performs, and we'll go from there. But I feel like this video that I already edited and then I have had to re-edit is getting pretty long, so I'm gonna wrap it up and start again fresh this weekend, you know, with a brand new attitude and outlook, and hopefully my head is clear. And so if you made it this far, thank you so much, you guys, for sitting through what can sometimes be, oh, I don't know, you know, kind of random content, but thank you for that, and for always supporting me, especially my friends who show up every single posting and comment and like my posts. I love you so much. And if you're new here, I would love it. It brings me so much joy to see people joining this community. So if you wouldn't mind, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I mean, it's absolutely free. It costs nothing. Push the button, turn on the notifications, and I look forward to kind of a new type video for me this weekend. I'm excited to do it, and we'll see how it performs. All right, you guys, hope you have a great rest of the week. Talk to you soon. Bye.